Yo, what is up guys? This is Troy D from the Troy D 24/7 Mall channel, your source for on point and no hype reviews. Welcome back yet again everybody. We are back yet again with another fragrance review today, and I'm really sorry I wasn't able to show up yesterday because it was my kid's birthday, so we were out the other day. I wasn't able to make a video, but we are back yet again today, and the fragrance we are going to talk about today comes from Bvlgari. Yes, and it's not just the common Bvlgari fragrance. This is part of their Le Gemme line, okay? This is kind of like the upscale line of Bvlgari, which is actually increasingly popular within the fragrance world, not only with casual collectors, but with members of the fragrance community. Some of y'all are really hyping this stuff up. So definitely this is a very popular collection that hopefully one day I'll be able to really finish all of them and put them all in my review library. The most popular one, no doubt, is Bvlgari Tiger, and I also made a review on Cobra. I do also have a full bottle of Ambero, and eventually I'll make that review near the fall. And there's also Azaran or Azaran. I'm not sure how to pronounce that one right there, but one of y'all actually did make a request on Azaran, so definitely that one is in the wings. I've got the sample. I'm gonna start testing it very soon. If there is a fragrance right here in this line that you really want me to review, comment below and I will look into it. And the fragrance that we will be talking about today is none other than Bvlgari Le Gemme Gyan. Gyan, guys. Bvlgari Le Gemme Gyan, guys. This is the fragrance that we will be talking about today. It's been my scent of the day, actually, or scent of the evening for the past how many days, guys. And finally, this is the lowdown on Gyan. And this fragrance apparently is popular. This is popular probably in the fragrance community or with casual fragrance collectors because the hype is up on this one. If you look at Fragrantica, what could be so good about this fragrance that a lot of people are probably hyping this up? And the name Gyan, what does that have to do with anything, right? So this fragrance is really truly interesting, and today we are gonna break this down. No hype. I'll drop all the notes, scent development, etc. But before I continue, let's go spray this thing right now. Okay guys, let's go talk about Bvlgari Le Gemme Gyan. And first and foremost, what does Gyan mean anyways? And how is this all related to the fragrance? The word Gyan in Sanskrit, which is a South Asian classical language. In Sanskrit, Gyan basically means divine wisdom. Divine wisdom is basically what it means. Now, to me, that's pretty cool. Divine wisdom sounds pretty cool. But really, in my opinion, the stuff that correlates more to the scent is the bottle of Bvlgari Le Gemme Gyan. If you look at the bottle, guys, you are going to get your classic Le Gemme bottle, which is pretty much the same as Tiger and Ambero and Cobra. But right here, the thing that differentiates it is obviously the blue top. The blue gem at the top is an ode to blue sapphires. And we did talk about blue sapphire just recently, guys. But also, it is an ode to the Himalayan night sky, okay? And when I Googled images of the Himalayan night sky, I was just like, wow, this is beautiful. Like, if I got lucky and for some reason traveled over there in the Himalayas and I got to see the night sky there, man, that would be really nice. There's only nature there. There's no pollution. There's no LA pollution. You're gonna see all the stars really bright. And so it seems like it is an ode to a beautiful night. And in my opinion, that's where it kind of correlates with the scent itself. Now let's look at the top notes of Bvlgari Le Gemme Gyan. On the top notes, immediately as soon as you spray it, you are going to get orange as well as bergamot, guys. Orange and bergamot. Now, right here, you guys know, if you watch my videos, bergamot is a regal type of lemon, in my opinion. Once the bergamot comes in, it sets up a regal, semi-formal, luxurious phase, in my opinion, compared to other lemons that do come in. And the orange is a big deal. The orange is actually stronger than the bergamot right here. And usually when orange is used as a top note, it's not really a bright, glistening orange. It's usually a thick curve type of orange that does suggest a nighttime or a curved type of perfume that goes more into something like a fade to black situation eventually, and that's what this orange does. So orange and bergamot, guys, together suggest a beautiful, opulent, regal nighttime experience. That's what it is from the get-go. Even though they are citruses, they do suggest that as soon as you spray Bvlgari Le Gemme Gyan. Now this phase with the orange and bergamot lasts 15 to 20 minutes tops, guys. Okay, it's a lovely start. However, my favorite part is this part, guys. It's the bridge and the mid. And right here, guys, what does intensify 20 minutes in is going to be your Sichuan pepper. It's a spicy, warming note that starts to intensify 20 minutes in. But the difference, I would say, and I'm not a master of peppers, like I can't really distinguish black from Sichuan, but I will say this, that this is a smooth transition, a smooth type of spice, guys. It's not like a spike of spice. It's like a smooth, warming, intensifying wave of spiciness. But really, in my opinion, this is one of the smoothest type of transitions into a spicy note. And this part right here, I love it because it does denote masculinity. And the balancing mid note right here, guys, is none other than jasmine. Yes, the floral note of jasmine. And for those that are concerned about the jasmine and y'all are thinking, well, this might smell femme or anything like that, just remember that jasmine is, to me, one of the most flexible floral notes ever, that when it's mixed with something, it could totally change, and it's depending on the titration, which one is more than the other. And in my opinion, the jasmine right here is nothing more than a balancing note because of the entrance of that warming Sichuan pepper, guys. So of course, you gotta put a floral right here to really balance out, and I think jasmine is perfect, and it will not overcome the Sichuan pepper, guys. So you are still gonna get your masculine Sichuan pepper coming from the orange and bergamot curve, but of course the jasmine is a beautiful balancer. It does give you those nice lingering floral whiffs, but it will not overcome the spice. And so in the end, it still feels pretty masculine and pretty nice. Now, to me, this start and mid part of Gyan is the buying point of this fragrance. And obviously, guys, we've got our online buyers, but nothing beats the walk-ins, you know, the ones that go to the boutique and try these fragrances. In my opinion, because the mid starts early, about 20 minutes in, and the top notes are pretty wonderful as well, I think that that's the 1-2 punch that makes this fragrance a likable fragrance. This fragrance and its concept that is an ode to the Himalayan night sky. The night sky, obviously, first impression of this is that, man, this smells like a pretty sophisticated, regal nighttime scent. That's right, it smells like a sophisticated nighttime scent. But like I said before, this part is the buying point, because in my opinion, yes, it is sophisticated in its smell, but it is, to me, a mass pleaser. That's right, to me, this is a mass pleasing perfume, even with that sophisticated persona. You don't have to be a genius or a note hacker like me to really understand this perfume and know that this is a very classy nighttime scent, guys. And I think that's what this does. It gives you a great, nice impact with pretty much the correct nighttime citruses, in my opinion. And then, of course, that intensifying spice is lovely mixed with that jasmine. And it all happens, like I said, under 30 minutes. So picture this, the buyers of this perfume are probably still there at the perfume boutique trying other perfumes, and then bang, this just hits under 30 minutes, and you're just like, wow, that's pretty nice. I can imagine myself wearing this at night. Of course, it smells sophisticated, but like I said, anybody can understand this, okay? So definitely, it's a mass pleaser, nighttime type of perfume. That's what this fragrance does for me. Now headed into the dry down, and this is more of the nighttime experience right here, the Himalayan night sky. You're gonna get more mystique and mysteriousness with this dry down right here. And that's because the notes right here basically do that. You've got incense, you've got amber, you got woods, and you got patchouli right here. If on the mid, the note that intensified was the Sichuan pepper spice, right? The smooth, spicy note that came in right here in the mid. The other note that intensifies, in my opinion, right here with Le Gemme Gyan is none other than the incense. The incense does intensify, again, adding that mysteriousness, that veil of mystique right here. And it is a prominent type of incense. I would say if there was like a level 1 to 5, 5 being the strongest, you are gonna get maybe a 3.5, a 3.5 level incense with this fragrance right here. And it is coupled by amber woods, okay? And actually this combination, I could smell it in Ambero. I believe this was the same formula with Ambero, amber woods. You get a little bit of that here with Gyan to really mix with the incense so it's more balanced. You have this intensifying incense around you with honeyed amber woods as well as patchouli. It's a nice dry down if you ask me. And again, this one suggests even more that this one is a beautiful nighttime perfume. Now, I'll say this for the second time, that this fragrance is truly smooth, guys. It is very, very smooth. From the citruses all the way to the incense, guys, you are gonna get beautiful transitions, and it doesn't feel like any note is off. Now, I've been saying that this fragrance feels masculine since the beginning of this review, but ultimately, guys, I think that this is really unisex. And the amber woods incense combination with the patchouli, that part's definitely unisex. So I think that both sexes can actually wear this fragrance. I'm just saying that as a guy, I really felt it, that when the Sichuan pepper came in and the jasmine, it really did feel like a pretty masculine perfume. And also the orange on top of the bergamot also suggested to me that it felt masculine. But of course, this can be worn without a doubt by women as well. This is, like I said, an elegant nighttime perfume. So obviously women are gonna benefit from the mystique and mysteriousness of this fragrance, as well as its very appealing, mass appealing, easy to understand notes. I think that Bvlgari Le Gemme Gyan is an absolutely great nighttime or evening time grabber right here, guys. And I think that this fragrance will satisfy those, and I think that this is a vast majority in Fragcom, those that are looking to simply smell good in the nighttime and project an aura of sophistication, okay? I don't think that this has the wow factor that will really get people to notice if you are an avid collector of perfumes and you're already at that stage where you're looking for the wow factor in certain perfumes. I think Bvlgari Gyan will not do that for you. It will be a wow factor though for those that haven't experienced those transitions, the spicy transitions from the citruses, the elegant bergamot and orange, and then the appearance of a smooth and lovely amber incense ending. So if you haven't smelled that, that will be a wow factor for you. But for me, I've tried a lot of these wow factor fragrances. This is not a wow factor fragrance. This is a smell good fragrance, guys. And again, that will appeal to the vast majority. And I believe that is why this fragrance is pretty popular. Okay, guys, let's talk about the performance of Bvlgari Le Gemme Gyan. And I think that this part is where a lot of people will take issue with this fragrance right here. Now, as you can see, my sample of Gyan is almost over, and that's because I've sprayed it a lot, okay? I've sprayed it to where it's total overspray, so I can give this fragrance a shot. And sometimes the overspray from the little vial pretty much mirrors the big bottle spray, right? So with the overspray, guys, I got a beautiful aura scent, without a doubt. So this is stronger than lingering scent. It's not weak at all. People around you will notice once you spray this, especially the aforementioned intensifying notes. However, the total longevity of this fragrance, to me, even with the overspray, lasts 6 hours. Now, after 6 hours though, definitely I wouldn't say that this is a significant scent. Like, it's definitely here and there. Maybe it's a skin scent. I smell the amber and incense every now and then, but definitely not strong enough to beat other smells out there. And there were times where I couldn't really smell it at all. 6 hours is really the good performance of this fragrance, and I would say strong performing would be 4 to 5 right here. Now, here's the thing, guys, okay? In my opinion, this is quite okay. This won't be okay for those that expect some 10 to 12 hour type of performing perfumes. But here's the thing too. I mean, who the hell really wears a nighttime perfume that lasts 12 hours? Really? That would be from 6 to 6, for example. That's pretty crazy. Like, who would start at 6 and end up at 6? Who does that? I don't know. But for me, really, a nighttime engagement should not go more than 5 hours. Even if you went to like a nightclub, it shouldn't really go past that unless you're one of those desperate guys picking up girls at the end of the night. Without a doubt, this fragrance, Bvlgari Le Gemme Gyan, performs on the time window that it's supposed to perform, guys, okay? So it's not a weak perfume, it's just that it won't perform for maybe like 9 or 10 hours. But 6 hours to me, 5 hours to 6 hours to me, is really more than enough to show a beautiful nighttime elegant fragrance, guys, in front of people that probably won't hang out with you for like 10 hours, guys, okay? So if people are hanging out with you for 2 hours, 3 hours, this is definitely the weapon of choice. The smell is lovely and wonderful. Again, mass-pleasing, sophisticated. So I can't say much about the performance. Yes, it's not as good as others, but it's okay. Ultimately, I like this fragrance, and in my opinion, much like Tigar, this fragrance is full bottle worthy right here, guys. Yes, I think it's full bottle worthy. It's not gonna wow those that are looking for the wow factor, no doubt, but hey, that's a minority right here, guys. For those that are really trying to just experience beautiful perfumes, I think that you are going to find that here with Bvlgari Le Gemme Gyan, no doubt. And because there's a high usability factor, no doubt there wouldn't be an issue with buying a big bottle of this to use it all the time at night. So I will definitely recommend this as a full bottle worthy fragrance. And with a beautiful Bvlgari Le Gemme bottle right there with a blue sapphire at the top, I think it's a no-brainer, guys. Of course, it is expensive, guys. The retail price is expensive, but if you are resourceful, I think that you're gonna be able to find different prices of this one floating around the Fragcom space. Alright, so that is it. That is my review of Bvlgari Le Gemme Gyan. It's a pretty nice fragrance, like I said, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think of Gyan. If you are one of those people that have tried this fragrance, what do y'all think? If you own it, do you really like it? And are there others that I should review first? I know that there's Opalon, I think, Azaran. I have Azaran. I'm gonna test it soon. Let me know what you guys want for me to review next on this line, guys, okay? And of course, do not forget to like and subscribe, guys. Liking, subscribing, again, does help with the channel. It will help me eventually procure every single fragrance from this line so I can give you guys the no hype lowdown on each and every one of them. So please do not forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. God bless, take care, peace.